in the World Cup. He was named MVP. He's a scratch. Devin Booker, 7th in the league in scoring a year ago at 26 per, is a scratch tonight. And DeAndre Ayton, who averaged 16 points and 10 boards for the Suns ball club. The Blazers and their combinations in this game, the preseason. Lillard looking for a man flashing to the baseline, a turnover, and the Phoenix Suns will run out. This is something they have done
a bit sooner.
Lillard's pass to the flank is deflected, and that's Kelly Oubre coming down with it. It was a real nice addition to the ball club last year coming over from Washington. He can do that on both ends of the floor. He'll drive
behind it. And if you chase over the top and give them a chance to play 2-on-1, that's a matchup they feel that they can win more times than not.
CJ in transition pulls up for a three, and boy, that was
getting stronger each year. And Kevin, if he expands that range as Bridges tries to throw that one down, gets the bounce.
Shooting a couple of years ago at Detroit. And last year at Minnesota shot 37%, which certainly isn't pedestrian. You know, Rodney Hood, who was he just huge in that Denver series. After the timeout, the Blazers called the number of Kent Bazemore out of the corner, and Bazemore knocks down a triple. It's Tolliver, ball comes free. CJ will leave it for Lillard. Deep one. Deep one. Started and came off the bench for Atlanta, part of that 60-win team. He's played in over 40 playoff games, so he gives you that dimension as well. Sorry, trumbles into the lane, turned away by Whiteside, spiking it off the window, triggering a break, and Bazemore pulling up from Simons, drills another three. I don't think on opening night, particularly after the two teams played in a 7-game series last year. There's a beautiful bounce pass from Damian to Whiteside in rhythm for the two-hand jam.
Go screen, rescreen, give him a bounce pass or a lob.
Kaminsky triggering a three, got it.
Basketball last season before going out with the injury, and this being the deepest team that Terry Stotts has had, you know you have that dude too kind of waiting in the wings. Something to be excited about.
And so Neil O'Shea just went out and got himself a starting center, and Whiteside, who gives you a different dimension of play.
It reminds me of Damian and CJ, the way that those two always support one another and everything. And then two, CJ's out here acting up early, not saving anything for the regular season. High-low action will be an option right here.
High-low it is. Collins lays it up again. LaBissiere dropping it low to Collins. And C.J. McCollum behind the back of Moods Johnson. Runs into a man, and Kaminsky picks it up. Johnson, Kaminsky, Baines out there at the top of the floor. And Kaminsky will throw another dagger out from three-point range. To be an interesting guy to watch develop over the course of this year. Lobs it to Collins. Wasn't his intended receiver, but Oubre knocks down the triple.
That's something to build with.
That's a good group. Simons, the three, got it. Anthony hammers in that triple. Ability to pass the ball. Gary in deep. Oh, finger
like
roll.
That. Yeah, you like that. Preseason edition.
Carter with a three. He's a second-year pro from West Virginia.
Shot for him. He shot 39% last season. Shots between 30 and 40 feet.
Steph Curry, James Harden range. Damian Lillard.
He's a promising young player out east.
Oubre turned away. CJ in transition drills another three. That three is looking sharp for CJ tonight. He's at 3 out of 4. Lamar.
No, as he was not instigating anything. He's minding his business. But like he says, if something comes to his doorstep.
CJ circling, looking for Lillard. He comes through on the Whiteside pick as well. And then Damian off that action glides in with an angle to the cup.
See, that's that pick and pop threat, Kev.
Yep.
That pick and pop threat.
And he just drags Johnson out of position where he can't even help on CJ. Johnson. Kaminsky will take it. Tyler Johnson deep. Bingo.
That's just a big-time shot at the end. Really do force you to play with numbers. Damian does right there with Zach.
Slips the screen, heads right down the boulevard for a bucket, and will head to the line.
Running around every rep. And by watching, he's been able to help the new guys. He said the younger guys are picking things up really quickly, stuff you have to know from experience. I'd notice things in the middle of drills that I would share with them. I'd say at one time they would figure it out right away and not do it again. So that.
CJ Dame High catch, swatted away by Oubre. CJ recovers, gets off the three, beats the clock, nothing but net. Positions himself. Oubre drills a three. And gosh, the Suns continue. Lamar to shoot lights out from there. We're not going to the replay officials. We're not, Tyler Johnson just keeps on playing the hits. He's one of just 5 guys all time. I didn't know this. 5 guys all time in the top 20. As Whiteside wins a loose ball scramble and jams it down with 2 hands. 21 turnovers, Blazers. They were turning it over prolifically in the first moments of the first quarter. And Tyler Johnson hits
people's records.
Yeah.
Who are slated to make the playoffs.
Dame deep three
to come into play.
Scow 6'11" and 235. Collins is 7-footer. Kaminsky for 3. Frank Kaminsky, the third. 20 of 38 shooting from 3 for the Suns. Simons on the nice dribble penetration from Lillard. Anthony ready hands, drills a triple. He was leading them on the floor. Sudden stop, dumps it in. 10 seconds left here in the third to shoot for the Blazers. Up it comes to Tyler Johnson. Working that little awkward left-hand runner on the end line with great effectiveness. Simons on the switch sizes up Kaminsky. Too strong.
Nice.
Boy, was that ever a nice catch from Collins.
Found in a lot like defense. A lot of it is want to.
Jerome triggers a 3. He knew that was down the cylinder. He was backpedaling. Previously held by Milwaukee. Inside, low catch made by Collins. And BCA around the rim keeps it alive. That's something he's been particularly good at. 18 points for the Blazers, as you see there. Check Diallo. I will bring it ahead. And he comes, flips it up and in. This is a valuable player for Monty Williams coming off the bench. Title game was sensational in the title game for Virginia, and coming off the bench, wow.
And that's partially why, as you see Mario knock down a jump shot.
Let Scal go straight post. Let him go to work. Jabbed away. Controlled by Cameron Johnson. On the weaving dribble. And the nice finish.
Games is letting everyone get some run. Then the following week of Utah and Denver might be a little different. We'll be ramping up the minutes in the first three games, which of course includes tonight.
Or defensively is running these opponents off the three-point line, not allowing them to get those attempts in the first place, as Hazonia shows.
Nice pass.
Give and go lob. Mario right down the chute to lay it in. Tyler Johnson, no match for him, draws the foul. Simons on the Collins screen. 4-3.
Now, Anthony has some history, and he's playing crunch time minutes and does something to change the outcome of the game.
Cameron Johnson, catch it, shoot it. Cameron Johnson's proven that. Tyler Johnson can shoot. Mario ahead. Gary Trent Jr. finishes. Simons does a nice job to keep Jerome on his hip and then runs it up and in. Guys at the rim with that size and those long arms. Cameron Johnson on the inbounds after the timeout, comes off the screen firing, but this time a pedestrian deep 2. We have in the past here in preseason about Pau Gasol, part of this roster as well. The Blazers hope to get Gasol ready for LeCue. Parentes out ahead to Blevins into the lane. Finishing strong and draws the foul. They scored at the last time out. They had scored 35 points off of 22 turnovers here in this preseason game. And that will be that. 134-118. The Phoenix Suns defeat the Portland Trail Blazers.